My new fiancée just found out who my late fiancé was, and she feels betrayed that I used to be with a man, so I'm quickly realizing that we are no longer compatible. I, 29 meters, lost my fiancé 4 years ago in a car accident. We were both 25 at the time and had been together since we were 19. If soulmates are real, he was mine. He was stubborn, preferred an earlier bedtime than I did, and was a major homebody, and I loved all of it. He would stay up with me until he was sure I had fallen asleep, and weekly movie theater outings, planned by him, became a thing just a month into our relationship. I am fundamentally different now, both because I met him and because of my grief. I was shown what real love, effort, and care feel like. I also don't talk about him. I go to therapy once a week. Otherwise, it's silence on that topic from me. He lives on in me through the ways I try to emulate him. I practice the patience he had, which I always struggle to find. I pursue career-related opportunities that scare me because I know he would encourage me too. Sometimes, I let myself stay in bed because I know he'd be gentle with me and let me do that too. But I don't talk about him, and I probably never will. I'll make the occasional "oh, X would have loved this" comment when I'm with friends who knew him well. With strangers, nothing. My friends and family respect that as well. I'm engaged again. My fiancée, 31 feet, obviously knows I was engaged before. I pretty much told her, my last partner passed away, and I don't talk about it. I don't use social media in any real capacity anymore, but she happened to stumble upon an old Instagram profile of mine recently and saw him heavily featured. This led to her accusing me of purposefully keeping this from her. I don't really see why his gender matters, and I told her so. She said I'd broken her trust. Times like these make me long for the life I was living before. But grief has messed with my mind, so I'm not sure if I'm being insensitive. What do you think about this situation? Edit, she knew I am bi. The only thing she didn't know was that my fiancé was a man. Relevant comments. Comment 1, you kept the fact that he was a man a secret because you knew it would be an issue. Response, I live in a very liberal area, and I've never heard my fiancé express any bigoted views. I wouldn't be in this relationship if I had. I wrongly assumed that it was a complete non-issue. Comment 2, even worse. So if your partner would not be okay with you being bi, then you'd qualify her as bigoted? You're full of yourself. Get help, and if you care about her, get away and don't hurt her more. Response, she is okay with me being bi. The only thing she wasn't aware of was that my late fiancé was a man. But to answer your question, yes. I do think not dating someone simply on the grounds of their orientation is bigoted. But it does usually save me trouble when dating because it helps weed people out. The STD argument lets me know they're ignorant, and the now I have to worry about girls and guys shows insecurity or some kind of inherent lack of trust. Comment 3, oof, some of these comments are rough. Here's my perspective as a widow. You need to talk to your therapist about this, not online. Most people have no idea what it's like to lose so much and just how much that loss shapes you. But also, it's concerning to me that he sounds like such a big part of your internal life, but you've never even mentioned him to your current partner. Before you get married, you need to dig into why you compartmentalize this.